Sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at center. Here's Tatum. Minnesota with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And stolen by Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
The two-way game of Tatum. It's just special.
Russell against Smart. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Towns. Poked away and stolen by Horford. On the wing, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Outside, Smart. Brown wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Boston? At the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get and let their big men go to work.
Okay, David, thanks.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Brown, the pass to Horford. Back to Brown. Floats it up for Williams. Towns with the steal. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Over to the wing. Towns, the pass to Russell. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brown feeling out a bit. And Smart now atop the key. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. In the corner. Tatum with it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Look at the big Tatum from the coffin corner.
Russell with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Towns wide open. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Smart play by Tatum. Using the fake to get the contact, get to the line. Easy two.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Edwards against Brown. Driving in. Outside Tatum. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Celtics.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And Williams is right there.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Russell. Up top, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Edwards got his second basket.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now here's Smart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The kick out to Brown. Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Here's Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
And it's
foul.
the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
And Towns drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Smart. Left side Tatum. All sorts of time. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Towns.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And stolen by Prince. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Weak.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Prince outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Smart with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Brown dishes to Smart. Banked in off the glass.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Edwards passes to Gobert. It's stolen by Brown. Floats it up for Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Williams with the block. Tatum against Prince. Tatum down low. Brown inside. Edwards there. And here's Tatum for three. That shot no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Prince misses.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Horford the pass to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Pass to Gobert. Smart against Edwards. The drive by Russell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Smart. from downtown. Minnesota with the rebound. Prince outside, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Gobert with a screen on Brown. And here's Edwards from the arc.
And Brown is known for being an incredible defender, able to guard multiple positions.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And the pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. Puts up a three. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Passes it to Towns. Back to Russell. Drives to the hoop. Edwards dishes to Towns. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Smart.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 13. Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown. And Towns throws it down.
Look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Smart against Russell. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. The kick out to Brown. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Tatum. Russell passes to Gobert. From deep, Prince. No good on the shot. And that concludes the first half. Celtics lead.
The Celtics 31.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Anderson. Also, Naz Reid out there. And it's McLaughlin in at the points. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer. McLaughlin's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Minnesota. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefines the point guard position. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Boston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Here's Anderson, and he makes good on the layup.
And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Brogdon. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And you can't make many mistakes when guarding Brogdon, or he'll unleash his size and strength in full throttle.
Here's Noel. He is guarded by Brogdon. Noel passes to Anderson. And Reed has it in the corner. Anderson wide open. That one a tad off line to the right, but drops in for him. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter. Outside, White. It's Gallinari on top of the key. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. It's Williams, high post. Out to White. Dishes it to Gallinari. Clock is at 3. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 8. Anderson with the ball. Ogden picks him up. Reed the pass to McLaughlin. Over to the left wing. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. He kicks to McDaniels. Over Gallinari. The shot by McDaniels. No good.
Normally he drains that.
Outside Williams. The shot by Brogdon wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Noel.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
White looking around. Out to Gallinari. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Here they come. Now headed to the floor. It's your Minnesota.
So Boston ends up going with the new group.
One more time for your Timberwolves dancer.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Brown dishes to Tatum. Count that bucket. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
McLaughlin to the left wing. Here's Noel. Here's Reed. And there's the pass to McLaughlin. 5 on the clock. Down low. It's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Austin with the ball. Smart deciding where to go with it. Horford kicks to Smart. Back to Horford. Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside Russell. Out to Edwards. Back to Russell. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Up top, Edwards. He's covered by Brown. And Edwards with the stop.
Ooh, you put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Brown kicks to Smart. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Kept alive by Boston. And it's Brown on the follow. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Using his athleticism on the boards, gotta put a body on Brown or this will happen.
Out to Russell. It's deflected. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Celtics. They're up by 10.
41.
We've got more in store for you.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the time for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at point guard. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Here's Prince, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's the blueprint right there to getting back in the game. They've got to play racehorse basketball from here on out.
Outside, Smart. Brown outside. Back to Smart. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Prince against Tatum. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Gobert finds Prince. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Smart. Celtics leading by 8. Outside Tatum. And the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Prince outside. The three. It's good from long range.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Smart against Russell. Smart passes to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. With the drive, the kick out to Tatum. Gobert trying to get open. Tatum with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
And here's Brown. Right block shot. And he can't bank that one in. Timberwolves trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining.
Prince the pass to Towns. Back to Prince. Outside Russell. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Inside. Stolen by Smart. This is it to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Boy, I tell you what, you want to talk about a long bomb. Good luck catching that thing clean.
Here's Brown. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Tatum on the wing. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Fires the three. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Edwards finds Prince. Towns with it. From the arc. They grab their own miss. Out to Edwards. And the dunk by Towns.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Now here's Tatum. 43 seconds left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Horford the pass to Tatum over Prince. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Tatum drives in. Right side Horford. Back to Tatum. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win. They seem to relish their... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Clock at 4. Here's Brown. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, you like the poise of the young player like Jaylen Brown. He's not throwing up bad shots, just bides his time, doesn't let the clock affect him.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bain. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Smart for 3, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And just about a minute into this first quarter.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Boston with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. A nice shot by Tatum.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Jackson. Adams inside. Williams defending. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. Tatum's got 5 now. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Horford outside. Pass to Smart. The kick to Tatum. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Morant. Smart against Bain. Here's Morant. That one a little long. The Celtics with the lead. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
A minute 58 left to play in the first quarter. Fires in the triple.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Here's Smart. Out to Horford. The shot from 20 feet out, and that one off the back of the rim and in. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
And Morant gets it to go.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Smart outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Smart. Up top, Horford. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. Brown can't hit. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Back to Morant. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Brett, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well. Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Stolen by Jackson. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Morant, the pass to Bane. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. No good. Tie game in Boston. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
11. The Grizzlies. 11. And your Celtics, 16. Headed to the floor right now.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
From deep, Morant. The shot no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Smart passes to Williams. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Smart against Morant. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Up top, Bane, defended by Brown. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Assisted.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
Here's Smart, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Pass to Horford. Outside, Brown. 5 on the clock. Horford can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And here's Morant outside. Morant missing again. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Tatum passes to Smart. Tatum, a screen on Morant. Back to Tatum. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Memphis trailing here. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Smart outside. Out to Horford. Tatum passes to Horford. Smart outside. Back to Horford. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter. Big men nowadays, Doris, some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all 3.
Three-pointer, Brooks. The shot misses, and the Celtics going the other way now. Pass to Horford. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Williams, a screen on Morant. Now Tatum. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
A minute and a half left to play in the second quarter. It's stolen by Tatum. Smart against Bain. Smart outside. Out to Horford. Tries to snap the cold streak. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Now here's Smart. Horford, right side. Outside, Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Let's go with a 3. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Grizzlies ball.
Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. It's stolen by Smart. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brown against Bain. On the wing, Tatum. Shoots. Boston again missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And he lobs it up top. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Lays out. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Celtics out in front, leading by 1.
19. The Grizzlies. 18.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Morant, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's Tatum with the 3. Nails it from 3. Tatum's got 11.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
Here's Morant. Rebound Boston. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022. Doris Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Controls the rebound and the putback. Bain's got his 2nd basket of the game.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Tatum from long range. Here's Williams. Goes up again. Pass to Smart. Horford, a screen on Morant. Out to Horford. 3 on the clock. Smart passes to Horford. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Morant with it. Now guarded by Brown. The 3 from Bane. Now Adams. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Tatum. And they're pushing it up. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Tatum. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Grizzlies have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Jackson for 3. And that's an intentional foul.
Jason Tatum. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Jackson finds Adams. Back to Jackson. Here's Morant. Second chance shot.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
And Williams punches it home.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Tatum, a screen on Morant. Outside Tatum. There's the drive. Horford, right side. On the wing, Tatum. Brooks defending. Clock at 6. Horford, a screen on Brooks. Tatum from long range. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. 3-pointer, Brooks. Rebound, Boston.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Out to Horford. Smart with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Smart against Morant. Smart passes to Tatum. Over Adams. Tatum with another miss. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Adams. Jackson with it. Horford covering. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Horford with a steal. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Bane against Brown. And here's Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Desmond Bane.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And here's Morant outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Celtics up 11. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Bane against Brown. Bane into the lane. Pass to Adams. And here's Morant outside. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Smart outside. Brown with it. Fires the three. Drops in the three.
They are uncautious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Williams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, the New Zealander shows a little hops on the alley-oop.
Boston's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. And the Celtics another three.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Here's the three. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Now Jackson. Back to Morant. Oh, there's the alley.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Brown can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Jackson. Oh, got a piece of it. Brooks finds Jackson. Back to Brooks. From deep, Morant. Rebounded by the Celtics. They led by as many as 18. Brown passes to Tatum. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land. Tatum's got 14 points here in the second half.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Celtics.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. On the wing, Tatum. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And then Morant with the jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Tatum with it. From deep. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy.
But a fun journey for them. David, thank you. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Now here's Towns. Edwards dishes to Russell. 4 on the clock. No good on the 3.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Here's Edwards. Left side, Towns. Shoots. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Bane passes to Morant. Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Russell finds Edwards. Back to Russell. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now, here is Russell. Outside Edwards. Picked his pocket. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And it's sent back by Russell. And he recovers it. Moves back up. And Morant will lay it in.
He has elite athleticism. Makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass. And you know he can finish.
Outside, Towns. And they recover it. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Here's Gobert. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now, here's Bane. And it's off from three-point range. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Morant. Oh, Russell in position. Bane drives in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The range on Desmond Bane's stroke opens up a lot of driving avenues.
Edwards against Bane. Prince the pass to Edwards. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. 4-point game. Pass to Prince. Lock at 6. Stolen by Brooks.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance. One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
Here is Edwards after the basket by Jaren Jackson. Back to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Russell. Nails the baby hook.
The gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Edwards against Payne. Adams sets the pick for Payne. Offline with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Towns in the corner. Prince, that's for two. Towns against Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Prince. He doesn't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Payne drives in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bang getting off the ground with ease.
Also looking it over. There's the pass to Towns. A crossover. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. Misses the three. Timberwolves trail by 6. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And then Morant banks it in.
Brooks' mental game, great anticipation on that steal.
Edwards a screen on Morant. Russell dishes to Prince. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspiring.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster. We've seen the results of that.
So on the floor for Minnesota, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward position.
There's a terrific intensity to Dillon Brooks' game. He doesn't hold back and exploits any weaknesses he can.
Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, that he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Morant finds Jackson. Now Payne. Right wing. The three from Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Towns. Pass to Gobert. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Towns, the pass to Edwards. And it's Towns penetrating. Prince outside. Another shot. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Prince has got his second bucket.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Kicks it out to Prince. Has to Gobert. Towns in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got 6.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Right side Jackson. Outside Payne. Takes the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Memphis leading by 3. Morant left side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Outside, Towns. Stolen by Jackson. And a wide open look for Payne. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And stolen by Prince. Out to the wing. There's the triple. Payne against Edwards. Prince kicks to Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. Lets it go with a 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Russell against Morant. It's out the key, Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Takes it inside. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Passes it to Brooks. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Towns wide open. No good from outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Now Russell. Towns sets the pick for Russell. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch up with thank you, David, and folks. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Payne. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Now here's Jackson. McDaniels defending. Here's Adams. Here's Jackson. Out to Morant. Fires for 3. And again, Memphis no good. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And you watch Kyle Anderson run the floor. Those long strides eat up ground.
The pass to Jackson. On the wing, Payne. The 3 from Morant. No good there. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And finished off by McDaniel.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Over in the corner, McDaniels. The kick out to Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's McDaniels. Off target with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Brooks. And rebounded by McDaniels. Now here's Reed. No points in the game yet for him. Brooks finds Morant. Memphis moving it around. Back to Adams. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Now here's McDaniel. To the right side. Noel passes to Reed. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Adams. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Here's Noel. Guarded by Bain. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
What a night for Ja Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Noel passes to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Morant. The turnaround Jay. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Jackson kicks to Brooks. Stolen by McDaniels. Passes to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Morant. McDaniels passes to Reed. Lays it up off the glass. Reeves got his first points in this one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Morant left side. Can't hit that one. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's McDaniels. Noel. It's good on the putback. Now just a 1-point Grizzly lead.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Loads it up there for Bain. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense in anticipation there to stop it. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Grizzlies lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
A drive by Russell. Out to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. 5 to shoot. Towns for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Bain. Morant passes to Bain. No good on the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. The pass to Edwards. To take the lead. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Kick out to Adams. Back to Morant. Can't get it to fall.
Those are chances almost always where you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Takes a 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Morant with it. Russell's there. Brooks dishes to Morant. Back to Brooks. Will it go? A rebound by the Timberwolves. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. So the wing on the left. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Some nice passing there by Memphis. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Edwards against Bain. Edwards kicks to Prince. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. Kept alive, Minnesota. Outside, Russell. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Towns. Gobert, the pass to Edwards.
I mean, as a defender, Jaren Jackson, he has it all. Quick to the ball, provides great rim protection, and he never gives up on plays.
Payne for 3. And another miss by Memphis.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Edwards looking it over. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Bain finds Morant. To end the cold streak. Gobert pulls it in. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Prince. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the board. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats him to the ball.
Jackson kicks to Bain. Morant passes to Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant outside. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they... David, thank you as always.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Edwards. 17-foot shot on the way. And Gobert with the stuff.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Smart against Russell. Up top, Tatum launches it. They get it back. Kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. Puts up a 3. Rebound Minnesota. And we're about a minute into the first.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Smart against Russell. Out to Horford. Fires the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, you think about the experience of Horford, and he brings a lot to the table for your team, including setting a great example on and off the floor for the young guys.
And he nails the 3rd. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special. And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Outside, Brown. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now. Brown finds Tatum. Horford outside. The 3 is up. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Horford's got 6 points.
Horford's three-point shooting has really developed. Been an impressive journey for him. He understands the value of being a big guy that can spread the floor by making threes.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Smart against Russell. Now here's Smart. The D's right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick to Tatum. The 3 is up, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Edwards. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Russell against Smart. The kick to Tatum. Back to Smart. Horford outside. Smart outside. Tatum way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Prince. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Now Towns. Inside. Tipped. Horford with a steal. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. He's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. The kick out to Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards got 8.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Brown against Edwards. The kick to Tatum. The 3. Towns with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Outside, Brown. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth next team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on Brown. Horford with a steal. Brown drives in. The kick to Tatum. Back to Brown. Horford outside. 6 to shoot. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Horford's got 9.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
Smart against Russell. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer off the mark. The Celtics with the lead. Now here's Williams. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound Minnesota.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Back to Towns from behind the arc. Counted from distance. 5 points in the game. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game is evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Here's Edwards. Here's Prince. Right wing. Towns for 3. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Smart. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Smart. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Here's Edwards. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Russell against Smart. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So free throws for Russell. Something we should be saying often for the next decade or more.
And both free throws good for Russell. The Celtics have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Smart against Russell. The kick to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Pass to Smart. Shot clock at 5. And that one hits the back iron. The Timberwolves trail.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williams punches it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Tatum. And here comes the break. Here's Smart. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And now a 4-point Boston lead.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Horford with a steal. Only one man back on D. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 points.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. Oh, sweet move. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Russell from deep three-point land. Another miss by Minnesota. On the wing, Tatum, guarded by Russell. Tatum can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer! And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Celtics out in front, up 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Al Horford has been really making it happen today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1 spot. Brown with it. Pass to Smart. The 3. That shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Back to Anderson. And here's Reed. Here's Noel. And here's McDaniels. Horford covering. Here's Anderson. Back to Daniels. 4 on the clock. Into the lane. That one goes in.
The assist.
It's a close game here in Boston. Smart outside. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. The Celtics shooting the ball at 48% so far. Brogdon drives in. The kick out to Griffin. Pass to Gallinari. Right side, Brogdon. Gallinari with a screen on Anderson. Here's Brogdon. Here's Gallinari. Banked it in off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And this has been the book on Gallinari. Play him physical, don't give him space. But you see how he's adjusted to that.
Here's McLaughlin. Reed for three. And the three-pointer goes. Reed's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside White. Outside Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. Launches a three. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Did a great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Outside Brogdon. Outside White. Outside for Brogdon. Williams on the wing. Back to Brogdon. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is not the biggest guy, but that does not stop him from being aggressive and assertive inside.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Well, Brogdon, I see you, young fella. Really enjoyable to watch this guy get up and throw it down with power because he doesn't do that often.
Pass to McLaughlin. There's a minute 26 left to play in the third quarter. And stolen by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Gallinari with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Outside White. Outside for Gallinari. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role for him.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler. A chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Griffin. Reed with the rebound. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by White. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Good trickery that time with the ball by Brogdon. Nice finish as well.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Blake Griffin picks one up. He's off on the first. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves.
Jordan McLaughlin taking 2 shots.
That one's no good. White against Edwards. Now here's Williams. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Danilo Gallinari out there with Griffin. Then there's Grant Williams. Then it's Derek White. And it's Brogdon in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And Griffin slams it in.
And just staying in control. This is Griffin's mindset. Keeping his balance even when the D is present.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. And a nice finish on the layup.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Edwards against Brogdon. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Gallinari. Over Towns. The offensive rebound. Outside for Brogdon. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's powered home by Towns.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
Timeout called, the Celtics. So Boston ends up going with a new group. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He loves the pressure deep. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Shoots. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Brent, hounded by Tatum. Outside for Russell. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Knocks it down from distance. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, we all know Towns can do big numbers on offense, and it's great to see him this focused.
Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. The shot. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Gobert finds Russell. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Can't cash it in from close range. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Brown passes to Smart. Back to Brown. Out to Horford. Takes a three. Oh, wow. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
previous play.
It's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He makes the first of 3, and that puts him up 5. He makes the second free throw, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Here's Russell. Double clutches. It's deflected. Brown against Gobert. Back to Brown. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The kick to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Towns for 3. That shot off. And Boston going the other way now. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Williams finds Smart. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Edwards against Horford. Outside, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Smart for 3. Prince grabs the miss. Here's Russell. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Out to Horford. Back to Tatum. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth. To the right side. From deep. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now Horford. Smart outside. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly...
Richard, this should be an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth. and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the one spot. Now Payne. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Smart with the ball. Now defended by Payne. The three from Tatum. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thanks so much, David.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Now Williams. After the missed three from Desmond Bane. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Horford the pass to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board.
Boston's foul. Marcus Smart. First personal foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Morant kicks to Jackson. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor, Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Now here's Morant. And good that time.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Smart. Following the basket by John Morant. Tatum finds Smart. And a miss there on the triple. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Morant passes to Adams. Wants to get it to Morant and does. And a wide open look for Payne. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Outside, Smart. 1:53 left in the first. To end the run. Here's Tatum. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
Morant kicks to Bane. For the three. And they'll get another chance. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Brooks. They get it back, Adams. It's Morant in the corner. Fires the three. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:10 left in the first quarter. A three from Morant. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Brown. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis with the ball. They've scored 10 straight. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw this game. Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside, Tatum launches it. Connects from three-point range.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside, Jackson. Morant drives in. Back to Jackson. Tries it from the top of the key. Here's Adams. Three-pointer. Brooks. Memphis the rebound. And Adams kicks to Bain. The three ball. Here's Jackson. And it is good. The buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about it.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Memphis out in front, up by 12. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center, locking down the middle.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. For Boston, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Morant with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 10.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Morant kicks to Bain. To the inside, and stolen by Williams. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown's got the ball.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown with it. Now defended by Bain.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant looking around. The three. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Smart dishes to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Off target from outside. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery. Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2021. Look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Morant against Smart. 4 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Brown.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
Bain for 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And finished off by Morant.
It seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Now Smart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Tatum. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And he jams it with authority.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Smart deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Tatum. Horford with the screen on Brooks. The 3 from Tatum. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Payne for 3. Boston grabs the miss. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for 25. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at point. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's Tatum. Back to Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now. Now the pass to Williams. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
Such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
And the second free throw, good. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Led by as many as 14 points. Morant, that's for 2. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
And the 3 ball is good. Tatum's got 19 points.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
Pass to Jackson. That one misses. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Now here's Morant for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smart kicks to Tatum. For the lead. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And finished off by Morant.
He's got some hot
This man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Morant against Smart. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Pass to Morant. For three. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got 19 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Smart against Morant. Smart kicks to Horford. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Morant outside. Bane with it. Outguarded by Smart. Back to Morant. The trade. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint, Williams. Unable to get that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant against Smart. Morant with it. 19 points in the game. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Smart. It's stolen by Adams.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Grizzlies?
Steven Adams taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. Celtics trail by 4. Brown finds Tatum. There's 45 seconds left in the third. There's the feed to Horford. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis leading by 4. Morant outside. The pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Brooks with no one around. Here's Adams, and it's sent back by Horford. They recover it. Bane kicks to Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Over Horford. And another miss by Memphis. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Memphis out in front. They're up by 4. And do not go away. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Now here's Morant. Passes it to Brooks. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is
make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Smart kicks to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Morant. Yep, that one goes in there.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
Defensive foul. Al Horford. Second personal foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The kick out to Tatum. Lets the three fly. Kept alive by Boston. Williams passes to Smart. Brown outside. Back to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Brown. Launches a three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
On the wing, Brooks. Out to Morant. Here's Jackson. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Williams. Tatum looking around. The kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. To take the lead. Offensive rebound. Here's Horford. Nailed from three-point land. Horford's got the lead up to 1 now for Boston. On the wing, Bane. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. And Adams kicks to Bane. Pass to Jackson. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. The three from Tatum. And he recovers it. Inside, stolen by Brooks. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Horford. Tatum with it. Now defended by Bane. Tatum gets the bucket. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Boston. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Left side, Bane. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. And taken away by Brown. Stolen by Brooks. There's the dish to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Morant passes to Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
Outside, Smart. He feeds it to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has the attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Williams passes to Smart. Six to shoot. Out left to the wing. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Hits the three.
You can't say enough about Horford's poise in high-stress moments. Thrives when the whole team is counting on him.
Morant kicks to Bane. Three-pointer. Rebound Boston.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And stolen by Tatum. And So it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Morant. And the 3 off target. Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket to the middle. Pass to Prince. Edwards against Bane. Back to Gobert. Shoots over Morant. Gobert with the bucket.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Outside Bane. Now here's Jackson. Outside Morant. Takes the 3. And it's Morant again missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. For 3. Unable to get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Elbow shot. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Here's Morant following the score by Minnesota. Up top, Brooks. From outside the arc. And another miss by Memphis. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Russell, the pass to Gobert. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Second chance effort. Outside for Brooks. Now here's Jackson. 3-pointer. And it's Brooks missing. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Prince. Offline with a 3. Memphis trailing here. To end the drought. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Towns with the ball. Throws it up high. Stolen by Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the inside. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
1:57 left in the first quarter. Now here's Russell. Outside Edwards to the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the stifled tower with the score. Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Russell. Here's Towns. Outside Edwards. 4 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Endorsed with Gobert. It still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Russell finds Edwards. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Bane. To the left wing. Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Morant, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Outside for Russell. Pass to Towns. puts up a three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Outside Morant. Now Adams. Outside Morant. On the take. Jackson outside. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 3. And we'll get things started.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Pass to Towns. Fires for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now Morant. Payne with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Now Morant. Here's Brooks. Lets it fly. And that misses. That would have put him up.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Well, that's Taurean Prince running the floor in transition and finding buckets.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. It's blocked by Gobert. Over to the left wing. Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Morant against Russell. Pass to Edwards. Here's Prince. Russell from outside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Morant against Edwards. Now here's Bane. He's covered closely. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Gobert, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Morant. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Prince. Finished off the break. Prince has gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Adams finds Morant. Off target from 3-point range.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Payne with it. Russell covering. Payne, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Russell. Edwards against Morant. Towns for 3. Connects from downtown. And it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Well, bigs now have got to be able to stretch the floor. Karl Anthony Towns, a knockdown 3-point shooter.
Outside Morant. Back to Payne. To the paint. Here's Adams. He's off on that one. Good D by Gobert. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Prince. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Prince has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game over.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Morant against Russell. Towns a screen on Morant. Pass to Towns. From the arc. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 5. Appreciate it, Allie.
14. And get ready for the Jabberwocky.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Xavier Tillman. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Green. And he's gone for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And now the T-Wolves on the break. McDaniels from long range. Rebounded by Green. Memphis trailing here. McDaniels covering. He's off on the layup. Pass to Anderson. Stolen by Jones. A clear look for Green. The putback. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Reed a screen on Green. Here's McLaughlin. Jones comes with a double team. McDaniels finds Anderson. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McLaughlin. Takes the 3. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Jones. Lets the 3 fly. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Noel. Green covering. It's stolen by Green. Jones from outside. Drains the triple. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Outside Anderson. And it's McDaniels off the drive. The turnaround. And the shot goes. Anderson's got his first 2 points. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Jones. Unloads. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's McLaughlin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ball stolen.
2 minutes.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. On the wing, Green. Here's the 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Noel from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Green. Jones up top. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got 5 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And we've got 1:18 left in the third. In transition, here they come. It's tipped. On the wing, Jones. There's the three. And no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's McLaughlin. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Conchar can't hit.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Anderson passes to McDaniels. Launches a three. Conchar pulls it in. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Noel. Sinks it from distance. Noel's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Outside Morant, pass to Brooks. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Fires from deep. And another three from Minnesota. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Edwards fires from way outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now. The open shot, Morant. And it's Morant again missing. Minnesota with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Russell to pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. For 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Prince. Goes back up. That's good on the jumper. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
With more repetition, you can see Taurean Prince evolving on the offensive end. Gets into the mid-range game. Go ahead, Taurean.
Outside for Brooks. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. No good on the 3.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Morant. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
We've We've watched Morant get so good at this, instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Outside Russell. And Edwards puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Edwards with it. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Russell. 5 to shoot. Towns for 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Lets it go from deep. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. The 3. Over to the wing. Here's Prince. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Brooks finds Morant. And the layup is good off the glass.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive. And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Back to Brooks. Jackson on the wing. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. And then Russell with the dunk.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Right side Bane. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly should.